Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video on Balboabtw. And so this video I do want to talk about type soul, especially the release date, and kind of the release date for the release date. If you guys get what I'm saying, we should be getting the actual release date for the Hellverse update, whatever you want to call it, the re-release, right? We should be getting the date for that relatively soon. I'll be going over a lot inside the Discord, going over the sneaks, kind of just explaining everything and stuff like that. So if you guys have been enjoying this video, like, subscribe, do all that, and yeah, without further ado, let's just get right into it. Alright, so inside the Discord, they have been posting sneaks. Cetro's been spamming soon. I have no idea what he's doing, but basically he said right here, where is it? Depending on this weekend's progress, a date can be given. I don't like setting release dates, but yeah, until I'm absolutely sure, we'll see. And then obviously you guys know this thing Tiger said. Tiger sent this, which could mean absolutely nothing, but there's another possibility that we could get the release date when that time's over. More than likely not, though, because it's already been 72 hours since then, but we'll have to see. So more than likely, if they are going to give a release date anytime soon, it would be Monday probably, or maybe Sunday. I have no idea, but more than likely it'd probably be Monday, is when we will actually be receiving the release date for Type Soul's re-release. He did say here, due to the content and the game's balancing taking a huge shift, Vasto Rage will not be obtainable on the release of the update. However, it's been replaced with something else. Every race has a secret obtainable thing that they can get, instead of it just being locked to Soul Reaper. Thanks for your unwavering support. Have a blessed day. Also for my Iran card, say goodbye to Partial Essence. Well, it's not gone, but what it's used to be is no more. Every race is getting it. Quincy, your reign of terror is over. So basically, GG to every single race. It's basically what he said. But if we do go over sneaks here, right, there's been a lot of sneaks. You guys see Benahime's stuff there. These new Hakuda changes, I do want to go over these new Hakuda, because this is Air Hakuda, like the new Air Hakuda, and one of these moves right here, just let's clean us out, bro, this one. So I don't know if this is Death Flare or what this is, but now it spawns a ghost to do the move for you, and it just looks way cooler now. But that's the first thing for Air Hakuda. It does look a lot better. But for those of you that were already complaining about Air Hakuda, saying that it's completely brain dead, completely broken, more than likely, you're not going to like the changes, because it looks even better than it was before. Now, more than likely, everything else is also changed slightly, and everything else is balanced, buff, stuff like that. But Air Hakuda does look really good. We'll obviously have to wait and see. But these new, Air Hakuda changes do look pretty good, so we'll have to see how it actually performs, obviously. But it does look pretty strong now. Then there was these sneaks yesterday. I actually haven't seen these. So this looks like Superstar something of some sort, a new move change, or Superstar Stellavrite, maybe. I have no idea. More than likely that's Superstar Stellavrite though. Then we have this, which is just the same thing, and then we have this, which is part of Hellverse, I would imagine, or something else. But this does look like something part of Hellverse. Now, one thing that I do want to say about the Hellverse map so far, at least this map that we're looking at right here, in my own personal opinion, don't get me wrong, the map is really, really good. I just personally don't think it fits Type Soul very well. It kind of looks like a Deep Ocean map inside of Type Soul, and they kind of just slapped the Type Soul avatar in it. It's not bad in any way possible. Like, it's actually really good. But you know, Hell so far just doesn't look like Type Soul, if you guys get what I'm saying. But we'll have to see. Obviously, this looks like the gate to actually get into Hell. You guys can see. Open it up. Boom. Actually, okay, that cannot be the requirements. That cannot be the requirements. Okay, he's just kidding. You just need. Okay, so the only thing that you need to open up the gate is Bankai, Volt, or Res. Honestly, I feel like the requirements should be harder than that, but so all that you need is your Bankai, and then you can go into Hell, apparently. This is something else. You know, new mobs. We already saw these mobs literally a year ago, though, when Cetro leaked everything. I have no idea what that is, actually. Quincy stuff. We did see this. This is Fullbringer full mode. So this is how you get your full mode for Fullbringer. You do this little mini game. Honestly, looks pretty easy. This weapon, I'm not gonna lie, Fullbringer weapon, kind of looks ugly. Keep it a butt. I'm assuming a lot of you guys have already seen these sneaks, but you know, more Stalavarai, more stuff like that. This was actually a very big sneak. It sneaks a new game mode. This is like their cooling games type game mode, I guess, is what it would be called. It does look cool, and it does seem like this update is going to be heavily PvP focused, but also have a lot of PvE, because obviously Hellverse is going to be mainly PvE. But it does seem like they are doing a lot for PvP as well. So really, we're just going to have to wait and see to see the update, obviously, because, you know, until the update's out, we have no idea what is actually going to be in it. But it does look very heavily PvP focused, because they have been sneaking a lot of PvP stuff. But obviously, Hellverse is going to be that. I believe in my fist that is more than likely Fullbringer's little thing. And then, you know, more sneaks, more Hellverse stuff, just more. Boom. You have indicators for Benahime's passives. Okay, cool. This is Benahime's rework. So this C move, boom. It doesn't pull, but you can't parry. This looks like Curation? True Bonfire or something? Boom. Yep. I think we saw most of this hell stuff, yeah. So as far as when the release date will actually be announced, like I said, it should be this weekend or Monday, something around there, because they did say if there's good progress on the game, then we will be getting the release date. Basically, if we don't get the release date, you guys can just view that as the game getting pushed back because there wasn't good progress. Now, as far as my suspected release date, a lot of people have been asking me, when do I think the game's going to come out? I would say, in my personal opinion, it's June 28th right now. I see absolutely zero way they take more than 3 weeks, right? We're talking around July 20th. I just don't see there being a singular way that they drop before July 20th. If they do, I wouldn't be shocked, because the game's already been closed down for so long. But hopefully we get the game around June or July 15th or something like that, right? Because personally, if it drops July 21st, I mean, that would be good for me because that's my birthday. But at the same time, it'd be terrible for me because that's my birthday. You guys know what I'm saying? It would be funny, though, because last year on my birthday, they pinged the whole server wishing me a happy birthday and then banned me the next second. So, yeah. But we'll have to see. Obviously, the release date, when we get it, we'll know the actual date. And as soon as when we get the release date, I'll be making a video on it. But yeah, we'll just kind of have to wait and see. As far as what's been scrapped, we already know that Vasto Rage is gone and Dungeons is gone. Dungeons being gone is a pretty big thing for me because I was actually really hyped to play Dungeons. But there should be enough content within this update, and they still said that Dungeons will more than likely come out at a later date. So we'll really just have to wait and see basically what they end up doing. But yeah, you guys can feel free to leave your own thoughts when you guys think the update is, when we'll get the release date and things like that. But until then, you guys can leave your thoughts inside the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.